Alright guys, this is Reno from Primitive Camping Group coming back at you with the second part of the video about the throwing. I touched base on the accuracy portion of it and how important that is, and that's very true. It's just as long as you're accurate, you have a shot. You don't have to stick it every time. But let's just say that your accuracy is pretty consistent and you want to move up. I'm going to give you a couple of quick tips on how to learn rotation with throwing these knives. But first we're going to go over the different types of knives that I have here. And I don't want to ramble on and spend a whole lot of time on the knives because I do want to just get into how to throw them. But this is a rather light throwing knife. Okay, so any kind of blunt force trauma to a target it's possible, but it's light. You'd have to put some hoof behind that. These are my personal favorite. This is a Gil Hibben. There's his logo right there. Gil Hibben professional thrower. And this is very heavy. This is a few grams. This is a very heavy knife. This is definitely going to cause some blunt force trauma. And these throwing knives I consider more like darts. They're very light. In order for them to really do their job, you're pretty much going to have to stick it. But let's get to that part. Alright, so the first thing you want to know is that for every step you take to or away from the target is changing the position on how you throw the knife, by the blade or by the butt. We're going to start off by the butt, and we're going to be exactly one pace away from the target. Seems kind of close, I know. But there's a reason for that. You're getting your body, and you're getting in sync with your body and how you hold the knife and how it feels as it comes out of your hand. And where the rotation is going to end up. Now, if I take one step back from this position, I'll be holding it by the blade. I take another step back, I'm holding it by the handle again. And that's how you work that. You just do handle, take a step back, blade, and you just keep working them through. But eventually, it does get easier. Oh, hit the other knives. Now let's talk about fixing your rotation. When you throw and it doesn't stick, if it hits like this, it over-rotated. So you want to take a step forward. If you throw and it doesn't stick but it hits like this, that means you under-rotated. So you want to take a step back. Taking a step forward and taking a step back changes the distance and the amount of time the spin has to bring a full revolution. And it's not a full step, it's kind of like small increments until you find that spot. But like I said, eventually you're just going to have to get to the point where you're looking at something and guessing. take a few paces back. This is an improper connect. This isn't going to do anything. These are pretty much spot on. That's a lot of damage. But there you go. Start close. Get the feel. Take a step back, do the same. Keep repeating that. You're going to get it. Let's do a couple more throws. And then I'll pretty much wrap this up. I'm going to get a pretty good group in my hand this time. Got to work some of the rust out. Buried that one. It's kind of good news when you hit one knife with another that's already stuck. Kind of. Because you do dent the living hell out of your knives, but it just means that you're getting tight. Well, that's never happened before. But since the target is now wounded, we'll just move on to something else. Guys, as long as you're throwing and that knife sticks decently straight into the target, you're talking about maximum penetration, because you're talking about everything being lined up just perfectly, including the centrifugal force and the velocity. All of those different lines do this, like a clock going in opposite directions of each hand, until they meet up at this point. Then it's just one straight line. The velocity, the centrifugal force, and the angle of penetration. That's what you want. That's what's going to drive it in. When it sticks like this, centrifugal force is going to make it come down. and it's going to twist as it's going in. So you're not going to get quite that penetration that you're going to get if it's absolutely straight. So that's the one that you're looking for. But sticking it is sticking it. So if you're doing that, you're doing good. Other than that, guys, I just bought like a compact camping set at Walmart. Comes with a hatchet, a mini machete with a saw blade on the back of it. Comes with some extra cordage and a fire starter. We'll take a look at all of that stuff. I'll give it a review, throw that up for my next post. But until then, guys, this is Reno from Primitive Camping. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're getting some tips. I hope you're learning. This is just something I love to do. It's easy to do. And there's nothing wrong with learning accuracy. Nothing at all. This will come in time. Accuracy is your biggest thing. But that's how you get to this too. Remember your steps. 1 step forward, blade or butt. 1 step back, blade, butt. Every time you take a step, you flip that knife. You should be around the general area. You might have to inch forward and back here and there to adjust for your rotation, or you might have to adjust your speed or choking up on the knife. That also makes a big difference too. This is a very rapid rotation because I barely have any of the handle on my hand. So when I let go, there's a lot of flip in this, so the rotation is going to be very, very quick. If I grab more, the more handle I grab, the more friction the knife has leaving my hand, so the rotation slows down. So you could either edge up with your feet and grab the knife in the exact same spot, or you can just choke up or choke down on the grip of your knife to fix your rotation. But until next time, guys, I will see you out in the field.